Fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas have been the primary source of energy for many years, but they have many negative impacts on environment and human health. Renewable energy offers a sustainable and cleaner alternative to fossil fuels, like climate change mitigation, air pollution reduction, and technological advancements. In recent years, Pakistan has faced a significant energy crisis that has affected millions of its citizens. Frequent power outages have become a part of daily life, and the country's industries and economy have suffered immensely. This is an alarming situation for a developing country like Pakistan. One of the key factors contributing to the energy crisis in Pakistan is the country's heavy reliance on non-renewable energy sources of fossil fuel, such as oil and gas. Since Pakistan imports crude oil and LNG, price fluctuations in the international market make it difficult for the country to secure a stable and affordable supply of energy.
We have a few bottlenecks as far as power sector is concerned. It is remain in the limelight as always due to circular debt, and that circular debt arises due to certain inefficiencies in our power sector. 30% of the whole generation we lost in this transmission, distribution and recovery losses. Another factor which have increased the cost is the reliance on the imported fossil fuels. And obviously in the global energy markets varies from time to time, and we have to rely. And obviously the depreciation of the Pakistan rupees over the period of like 2 years and 2.5 years by around 150% have increased the cost of it. So all these factors have contributed the increase in the cost, and obviously there is a bottleneck of transmission and distribution network. Even in this 21st century, 20% of the population of the Pakistan don't have access to the transmission or access to the electricity.
As the fifth most populous country in the world, Pakistan's energy demands continue to grow at an unprecedented rate. The country's energy sector is facing a number of challenges, including a lack of investment. Despite these challenges, Pakistan is making efforts to produce renewable energy. The country has set a target to produce 30% of its energy through renewable sources by 2030 and has already made significant progress towards that goal. One of the key players in Pakistan's energy sector is the Water and Power Development Authority. WAPDA has played a vital role in developing the country's hydropower potential with the construction of large dams such as the Terbela and Mangla dams. In addition to hydropower, Pakistan is also investing in wind and solar energy.
As for the initial assessment, we have a potential of 43,000 megawatt wind energy generation potential in these coastal areas of the Pakistan. But unfortunately, obviously we cannot explore, but obviously intention is there from the government quarters. And recently in the policy of 2020, government have set a quite ambitious target of increasing its current share of 5% in the energy mix to 30%, and they also want to make it, or you can say make it club with the hydel power plant, and obviously after you can say inclusion of hydel generation, its share will be expected to be 60% in the energy mix. It has a huge benefit, like it will help us to fight with the climate change, global warming. It will help us to save the most precious thing in Pakistan, you can say the foreign reserves in the dollar term, and obviously it will create a huge employment opportunities for the youth, and it will lower down the cost of the energy, which is currently huge due to the fossil fuel, import of fossil fuel.
The country's first wind power project was completed in 2013, and since then, several more wind and solar projects have been developed.
FFCEL है, it is the first project which was launched here in Pakistan, and that is back in 2013 जब इसने अपना काम शुरू किया, और इसने अपना ऑपरेशंस शुरू किए 2013 में। और उसके बाद फिर इन बिटवीन देर वर टू अदर जो सिविलियन सेक्टर के प्रोजेक्ट्स थे वो पाइपलाइन में आ गए। उसके बाद हमारा ये फवेल 1 एंड फवेल 2 जो है ये लॉन्च हुए 2015-14। तो इस तरह हमारा ये जो सफ़र शुरू हुआ, ठीक है जी। और उसके बाद फिर ये सफ़र जारी व सारी है। हमारे यहाँ पाकिस्तान के अंदर लोग ये समझते हैं कि जहाँ भी हवा चल रही होगी तो आप वहाँ पर विंड जो टरबाइन है उसको लगा दिया जाता है। नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है। देयर हैज़ टू बी अ स्पेसिफिक स्पीड ऑफ विंड जिसको एक्वायर करना ज़रूरी होता है। इट हैज़ टू बी स्टेबल। अगर वो स्टेबल नहीं होगी और एक स्पेसिफिक लेवल पे नहीं होगी तो विंड टरबाइन जो है वो काम नहीं करती है। तो उसी चीज़ को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए जब सर्वे किया गया पाकिस्तान के अंदर तो देयर वर 2 कॉरिडोर्स विच वर आइडेंटिफाइड। एक था ये घारों का वाला कॉरिडोर जिसमें हमारा फवेल 1 एंड 2 लगा हुआ है, और दूसरा है जम्पीर कॉरिडोर। नाउ द मेजर चंक ऑफ जो भी विंड इंडस्ट्री है वो इस जम्पीर कॉरिडोर के अंदर है।
Pakistan has significant potential for wind energy due to its strong wind corridors. According to the Pakistan Alternative Energy Development Board, the country has an estimated potential of more than 50,000 megawatt of wind energy.
Currently, there are 36 wind farms which are being established and working in Pakistan wind energy sector. And out of these 36, Pakistan is now producing about 1845 megawatts. This accounts for about 6% of total energy which is being produced in Pakistan. And the wind sector is expected to play a very major role in the energy sector.
With an estimated potential of more than 40,000 megawatts, Province Sindh of Pakistan has the highest potential for wind energy. The Jhimpir Wind Corridor in Sindh has already become a hub of wind power projects with several large-scale wind farms in operation.
जी अभी हम एक टरबाइन पे अपने आ गए हैं यहाँ पर। तो आप ये देख रहे हैं हमारी टरबाइन, ये नॉर्डेक्स की N100 की टरबाइन है। 2.5 मेगावाट कैपेसिटी है इसकी, और ये इसकी हाइट जो है टावर की हब हाइट है 80 मीटर हाइट है, और इसका जो ब्लेड की लेंथ है 49.5 मीटर लेंथ है ईच ब्लेड की। और जब आप ऊपर देखते हैं, ऊपर आपको ऊपर नज़र आ रहा होगा, वो नेसल कहते हैं उसको, उसमें सारा इसका इलेक्ट्रिकली जितना इक्विपमेंट है उसमें लगा हुआ है।
तो ये रिपेयरिंग है, तो वो जिसके ऊपर स्क्रिप्ट टरबाइन का ये फैन लगा हुआ है, ब्लेड लगा उसका लोड होता है। उसके बाद ये गियर बॉक्स से कपल होता है, तो वो जो आरपीएम होते हैं जो उनको इंक्रीज करता है गियर बॉक्स। तो फिर कपलिंग के थ्रू अभी ये जनरेटर से कपल होता है और जो पावर प्रोड्यूस करता है।
अभी जो इसका ऑपरेशन का मैकेनिज्म ये होता है कि जो मैं बात कर रहा था ऊपर जो नेसल पे, इस पे हमारे पास 2 एनेमोमीटर लगे हुए हैं जो विंड स्पीड को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, और एक विंड वैन लगी हुई है जो विंड डायरेक्शन को बताती है कि किस तरफ विंड है। तो इसमें जैसे ही विंड स्पीड 3 मीटर पर सेकंड से अबव मिलती है तो विंड वैन को ये डायरेक्शन मिल जाती है कि जी इस तरफ विंड 3 मीटर पर सेकंड विंड मिल रही है, तो वो उस तरफ अपने आप को मूव कर लेता है नेसल, और उसको स्टार्ट की कमांड मिल जाती है। इसी से ब्लेड रोटेट होते हैं और उसके बाद प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट हो जाती है। और जब इसकी मैक्सिमम 12 मीटर पर सेकंड पे विंड चली जाती है तो ये अपनी 100% रेटेड कैपेसिटी पे प्रोडक्शन देना शुरू कर देता है। और अगर तूफ़ान की सूरत में जो इसकी कट आउट स्पीड है वो हमारी 3 मीटर पर सेकंड कट इन स्पीड थी, और कट आउट स्पीड जो है 25 मीटर पर सेकंड अगर तूफ़ान की सूरत में यहाँ तक पहुँचती है तो टरबाइन ऑटोमेटिक बंद हो जाती है।
Pakistan's wind energy sector has also attracted foreign investment, with companies from China, Turkey, and the United Arab Emirates investing in wind power projects in the country. Overall, wind energy has the potential to play a significant role in Pakistan's energy mix, which can reduce country's reliance on fossil fuels. This is only possible by overcoming challenges like the high upfront costs of wind power projects, and there is a need for a stable policy and regulatory environment to encourage further investment. The government is working to address the country's energy challenges by promoting investment in the sector and implementing policies to encourage the development of renewable energy.
Lately, we are now getting into a hybrid solution for this, that with wind energy, we are also going to have the solar energy, which may be the part of the same farm or maybe separately. Initially, there was a lot of difference between the tariff, but now the government has recently decided, as far as the tariff is concerned, we are now almost equal.
Pakistan's energy sector is a complex and dynamic industry, but with the target-oriented approach, right investment and policies, the country has the potential to become a leader in renewable energy.
As a nation, as an individual, as a human being, हमारा जो सबसे बड़ा concern होना चाहिए वो ये होना चाहिए कि nature को preserve किया जाए. And to do that, we must resort to the natural resources. And natural resources, when I say that is renewable resources, which are God-given and continuously available to us, not like fossils, that we have wells which ultimately dries up, but wind and sun is one thing which will never finish till the time we have this universe going on. So I think future is renewable. We must thank to God that we have these resources जो हमें ना सिर्फ रहने के लिए ऑक्सीजन दे रही है बट जीने के लिए बिजली भी प्रोवाइड कर रही है.
To achieve a sustainable future, it's essential to accelerate the transition towards renewable energy sources. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a role to play in supporting and promoting renewable energy solutions.